Okay, so lately, amongst the many gacha games that I play on a regular basis, I stumbled upon this one, which is a new release. I think it's from Netmarble anyway, which I've been fairly critic in the past. Was very disappointed about solo leveling, uh, but I have to say with this one they have one up, like 10 up everything. So I've been playing non-stop. I'm on day 7. A little bit late compared to other content creators. What I can see here on attendance, you see I'm on day 7. But I've been farming non-stop. I've done a couple rerolls, and I was looking for guides about rerolls and stuff. And when I was doing it, and because I started playing literally on the day where they nerfed what was the main DPS at the time, which is him, or was, Ban, with his wind relic. I didn't get him, by the way. I got someone else. I was really lucky, and I got Rosier with her fire relic. So that's why I decided to then keep this account because um, she's probably the best of one of the best rare DPS for sure. Her and K, I believe it's called. Yeah, her and K are the best DPSs in rare in the game. The top spot for the number one DPS, it goes to this guy. It's on a rate up banner at the moment. You still have 7 days if you're watching this now, but yeah. I'm not too interested in him because one number one is a legendary. Number two, DPS, purely DPS character. They get power crept so easily, so I'm kind of keeping my pools and just tasting the water. And legendary characters, they take so much resources to level up. But anyway, so I wanted to do like an updated per se reroll guide. So I'm gonna share my strategy, what I used, what I was doing. It's a little bit on the longer side. It's not just simply put in the code, which by the way there is a code to get 5 pulls, which I'm gonna link in the description or something. Um, so yeah, the quicker version would be like create an account, log in, do the tutorials and things, do the quick 10 pulls that you get there, and then see if you're lucky. That would be the faster version. But I wasn't really. I wanted to like try and do something a little bit where at least it would almost guarantee me a chance for a legendary. So my strategy was obviously log in to do the uh, put the code and then progress to the story till chapter 6 until you get here, because with the characters that the game gives you from the very beginning, which are so everyone gets Morgan. Everyone gets her, free 10 pulls. Everyone gets K. So the beginner team would be Arthur, K, Hector, if I can find him. There he is, Hector, and this guy, the healer. He, so my advice would be push until chapter 6 with these 4 characters, these 4 over here that you get from the beginning. Just level them up, do the plane of the beast, try and get all of the power up guide rewards for the daily things like that. You're gonna accumulate something around 40 pools, maybe a bit more. 40 or 50 pools. Do all of the events while it's probably gonna take you, if you are just starting out now, maybe watch the story a first time, and then if you don't like what you get, skip everything the time it's not gonna take you. It's gonna take you probably 40 minutes. It depends on how much you into rolling let's say. so get to chapter 6, and it's not a problem to level up and focus on this character, because as you can see, mine's are, for example, Arthur is a level 20. He wasn't like a level 20. You're gonna get 3 reset coins. There is a fourth one, you can buy at the shop for uh, crystals, this currency over here, which I wouldn't advise against. 3 is more than enough, because you're gonna keep your K. You're not gonna reset her, because she's an amazing DPS regardless. So reset the other 3. Reset Arthur, Hector, and where is he? I keep losing him. What's his name? Luke. Okay, reset these 3, and also you're gonna get, as I say, you're gonna get as Morgan and Tristan. Tristan, you're gonna get him at the beginning of chapter 3, I believe. So you progress to the campaign with those 4 characters. The other reason why you want to keep on leveling up those 3 characters is because once you unlock the adventure in chapter 1, you're gonna need there is a chest that you're gonna need to open, and in order to open it you need to use that exact same team of those 4 characters. So just to get the 100%, complete that. You're gonna get some pull for relics. I haven't used my pulls for relics yet. I only used 1 fire, and I was super lucky and got Rosier fire relic on the first try. But yeah, all of the others I'm waiting till I get to at least 10, and then I'm probably gonna do a video about those. And yeah, so characters to look forward to while you reroll. So yeah, chapter 6, do the pulls, and then pray you see some good characters. So before these the last update, or where they got nerfs and stuff, so the number 1 pick was him, but he's got nerfed, rightfully so. It was too OP. So as alternatives, I'm gonna give you some suggestions on who's good to reroll for. So for the legendaries, you might want to look for Merlin, which by the way, none of those characters I have. Because yeah, my first pull was Cloudus, and then I found another copy of her along the line. So I was like, yeah, womp womp. Lately, I'm kind of unlucky with these legendaries. But anyway, so you want to look for Merlin. He's really good, really good. Help you progress through some dungeons and so Merlin. Guinevere, she's also good. She's needed for later equipment dungeons. Jillian, she's probably the best healer for late game. In the beginning, probably not, but later on, it's a good investment. So Merlin, Gillian, Guinevere, Bediver, him. He's the top DPS at the moment. So if you pull and you get him, GG's. At the moment, it's probably the best that you can get in terms of DPS. Who else? I don't see many people talking enough about Ain, but I was reading through her kit. Unfortunately, I still don't have her, but it's one of the characters that I really want to pull in order to test her. But I think these Grand Soul Allies Dot's immunity removes debuffs and dots. I mean, she is probably going to be really good for certain dungeons. You say, okay, of course, for the Plains of Fire, or what is it called? The Goldian XP dungeon. What's it called? Burning Land. For the Burning Land, the best one is probably Jerry. Jerry. What's his? Let me show you. I just call him Jerry because I can't. He's probably the best for that dungeon, purely for his second skill, but you want to try and obtain at least his ice or fire weapon, because he takes too much damage. See, the boss is fire, and the wind or earth weapon obviously is bad against that. And I haven't been lucky enough to see it in the relic shop. So oh yeah, another thing, important thing to keep an eye on while re-rolling. So if you go on on your heroes and you click, for example, this icon over here on the bottom left, and you go source info, shard shop, it will open you the shard shop. So you can see here, for example, forget about the legendary, but like the rare ones, you can see, for example, they say, oh, there's a Clementine, I need a good healer. So you could try and get that one, or even better on the relics, if you're aiming for Rosier and you see her fire relic here, try and do whatever is possible to get it. This one resets weekly and this one resets daily. You have the timers here anyway, so you can see. So going back to who I actually think is good to reroll for. So for legendaries, yeah, Merlin, Bedivere, Jillian, Guinevere, and Ain, possibly good buffer. Tristan and Morgan, you get them for free. Clouders, I got 2 copy. I haven't even tried that. Lancelot could be I'm building him for the planes, for the XP and gold dungeon, but it's not really a requirement. But now the important thing is the rares, because the rares are actually really important. So the ones that you want to be looking out here for are Rosier. Another one that you get for free is Turin. I don't see many people talking about her. You get her for free, and I think she's my main healer. I've been using her since I realized that she has no, what have I done? No. Since I realized that she has, with the Chivalry 1, she has an ability where when they enter on the battlefield, it changes the weather to night and rain. So, for example, I'll show you here my main team, which I've been using to complete the story up until chapter in hard. I'm at the beginning of chapter 3, no? So, this is my main team. You get her for free, you get him for free, you get her for free, and then I rolled her. But if you see, she's got the night, rain, night. And when she enters on the battlefield with her first chivalry, it changes the weather to night and rain. And I'm trying to, this is all, I haven't been pulling like crazy or anything. This is all done with these tokens over here that you get a lot by doing the story, etc. And I'm hoping to reach Chivalry 8 soon, because even though it has been nerfed, she heals for a lot. She heals for like more than 2k at the minute, and she's not even maxed out yet. So she's a really good healer. Depending on what you find, if it can be synergistic with the weather conditions, obviously pay attention on who you pull, because obviously if you pull, for example, a Merlin, which changes the weather to day anyway, with his second skill or third skill, can't remember what is it. Yeah, or using skill 2 changes the weather today. So obviously that's not synergistic. To try and build them in a synergistic way, then don't underestimate the weather conditions. So who else is good? So Rosier for the rares, Rosier as a DPS. K, you get her for free, but if you get more copies, perfect. Anguish is perfect with Rosier for instead of for the golden EXP dungeon. Isolde, she's good as well, but definitely not my top pick. So for DPS, Rosier, Anguish, K. They say Ban is good, but I haven't tried him. I didn't build him before the nerf, and I didn't build him after the nerf. So I'm just gonna put a question mark on him. And so these are the main 3 DPS. In regards of healers, so Turin, you get her for free. Sarah and Clementine. Between Sarah and Clementine, I would probably advise Clementine. I did use her for a while. She comes with a fire relic. It's really good. She's got heals with a second skill, so only 2 vigor, and removes debuffs, I believe. Yeah, the ice relic removes DOTs, and this one abnormal status. So she's got a little bit of flexibility depending on what relic you have her on. And the main thing is that she reduces the attack gauge of the target when you use the ultimate. So she's a really good healer and got a lot of some utility in it as well. I wouldn't probably build her for damage because there is a chance that she procs something that puts her to sleep but does a lot of damage. When it happens, it's good. When it doesn't, whatever. I mean, that's not her main job. She's got a little bit of crowd control as well. This ability is really good. You chance to polymorph them, but personally I wouldn't bother. I think the other healers are much better, her especially. So yeah, these are my top picks for the rares. Rosier, Anguish, more copies of Kay, Clementine, Turin, more copies of Turin, and then last Sarah. The others, I haven't really tried them much. Isolde, I know she's really good for the same dungeon, which is the main one really. The upgrade dungeon for the boar to level up to advance the characters, you have it covered with Kay and Tristan, so you have that one covered from the get-go. Akolon, is gonna become really good later on the bear dungeon, the one to upgrade the relics. He's gonna be really good, but by the time you unlock that dungeon, I would assume you have at least one of him. You see, I'm missing just 2 or 3 rares from here. Uncommon wise, the main one is Jerry. You need him like 200%, like he's mandatory to clear the dungeon, the EXP and gold dungeon. I keep forgetting the name of that dungeon. I read it 5 times today. Burning Lands. Oh, I want to say Fire Plains, but it's not. So yeah, a quick update on Reroll guide. Brief story. Reach chapter 6. Or at least that's how I was. Is the longer route, but it's the better route. Reach chapter 6, unlock, get the three reset coins, get Morgan with the free pool, get Tristan by progressing through the story, do the adventure on chapter 1, complete it to 100%, do all of the pools that you got so far in here. If you want to try your luck with a rate up summon, maybe you get a Bedivere or whoever is on the banner. It will probably be good to do the pulls here because you can get either Sigrun, which is really good as well actually, and Jillian. So if you get lucky, you get 1 copy of Bedivere, 1 copy of Jillian, but it depends on what you have running at the time, at the moment. Yeah, use the code, read chapter 6, do all the pool, and look out for one of these legendaries: Merlin, Bedivere, Jillian, Guinevere, and rares: Rosier, Anguish, more copies of Kay, Clementine, Turin, and Sarah. The rest, yeah, just then focus on doing one team, completing the story. If you manage to get Rosier, that's the top one that I would prioritize. Rosier. I was able to clear the whole story and then reach chapter 3 on hard, which I can probably still clear it. I just was busy doing other farming and stuff. Just with this team. These teams carried me throughout the whole story. And if you get lucky, or if you find it in the relic shop, just get the fire relic. Well, that's gonna be all. Thank you very much, guys. forget to leave a like, subscribe, all of the goody algorithm feeding machine stuff. And if you got any questions, drop a comment. Bye.